Welcome to Onivia, League of Legends highlights. These are the best highlights from today's LPL matchup.
I think in general in the LPL and across the world really, especially in early levels, has been kind of just full clear. That's sort of your only option when you're playing these AP jungles. Oh god! Solo kill just gets wrecked. I think he just didn't realize Qingtian was about to hit 3. I think that's what happened.
Maybe that, but look at this.
Leave gets under the tower here, and Niket's tanking, forced to flash away. Leave low, but Hacker might go down to the tower here. Leave is looking for a second. Doggo as well. The tower hits onto Doggo, but he survives. The cash-in is there. Minions denied. I think
it's some early stacking going. We are going to be getting to level 6s now, so I think that's something to kind of keep an eye out on. JJ especially going to be a little bit more on the map. This is really awesome to see from EDG, even though solo kill. I feel a little bit of the brunt of the ire there in the top side. Oh!
So Qingtian locked up now with the Pyroclasm there as well. He's just going to burn up. Tried to get underneath the tower, but didn't realize he was being fully trying their best. Qingtian moves up to stop Leave pushing, but with Leave on the top side, I mean, this is just going to be 2 Drakes for Ultra Prime, right? Leave can't TP. Qingtian doesn't have his online either, but Cryan gets away from Yuakai. Depth charge.
No rocket jump.
A bit of a weird engage from EDG. Finds a hook though. Denied by Niket. And I mean, they've managed to find a lot of damage of EDG. They lost him. Valks away. He's played very safe so far.
Fast.
I don't know, when your bum's wiggling like that, it gives you a little bit of extra air force behind you.
As Hacker rests on his haunches as he continues to farm up, that 5-man Requiem is going to be really difficult to deal with. We are in first items now for majority members too.
So Cryan finally gets that tower down.
Here, even if it's harkens back to a couple years back in the relationship, but it is also a point where Ultra Prime have so much more to play
But either
for.
way, he certainly stepped up today. And he's looking to get himself a second tower. That's a lot of gold that's just being funneled into this core. Cryan could be a real problem.
Used in the mid lane, though, by JJ, so they're trying to get this out of turret and move to that objective here.
All right. Tier 1 down. Drake to start that one off. You can see up in the top side, Yuakai is going to grab the tier 1. So we've traded
tier 2
in terms of towers, but EDG still have their tier 1 up in the mid lane, which is just so valuable in terms of controlling the map. And once again, EDG step up, clear this wave, and move back towards the Drake.
TP plays are still up and available. Won't see that necessarily pulled off just yet. Solo kill did go to answer over in that split lane push by Yuakai. EDG in the end, though, they're going to get that dragon. So denying that early
time being is if they can beat EDG 2-0 and WE beat IG with any score, then Ultra Prime will qualify. And if they beat EDG 2-1 today and IG beats and WE beat IG 2-0, and Ultra Prime will qualify. There we go. We've run through it all. Qingtian
got it.
Caught out in the bottom side, and Ultra Prime just see that as a go sign. Qingtian gonna buy as much time as he can while the rest of the team run at the Baron. TP now to the top side as Leave wants to try and stop this in its tracks. 3K on the Baron. Ultra Prime, they look like they want to commit to this one, but the smite's not there, and Cryan gets the Baron. It's a kill onto Hacker, and it's a disaster for Ultra Prime.
How dare you try to take the treats out of the mouth of a corgi. Cryan, he's at 0-0-0, but he might have just had most of the impactful play of the game so far. As the Baron taken by EDG, they're also going to get another Mountain Dragon, a tier 2 in mid lane, and they have just blown open this lead. Wink's even going to find a little engage on the Yuakai, who doesn't have a lot of mana, but the Baron buff is up here, and they can continue pushing.
Ah, what a way to go for Ultra Prime, because I feel like that's such a huge goal. Really in their own hands anyway, but
it's even more out of their hands. It's in like a second other person's hands. Yeah. I don't know how you go further into that.
In some ways, it is in their hands, in that if they win this series, they keep it alive. If they lose this series, they are just out of the running. So it's in their hands to some extent. Solo kill just gets a huge trade onto Yuakai. True shot barrage. Flashed away from at the last possible second there by Yuakai. Yuakai having a rough game for himself on the Tristana.
where are these flashes of brilliance coming from our teams? I mean, EDG are on a little bit of a run here. Obviously, this is their last series, but I think the fact that we're seeing some really big step ups from some teams that have been struggling in these last couple days is the LPL.
With EDG, it brings up the question to me, like, how much was this a mental thing? Was this just the pressure now that they're out of the running suddenly? They can find these fights, although, I say that, Wink has gone down, but it'll be 2 inhibs anyway. So I think EDG will be happy sacrificing a Nautilus for 2 inhibs. Take that trade any day of the week.
In the right positions to be shot callers in Wink and JJ. So really love to see them utilizing this as well and playing off some of the strengths they built for themselves early on in this game. But look at this.
Doggo got a cash in off the back of that. He's still only 2.5 items and his top lane is dead, so I don't know how much it's really going to influence the game.
Gonna take it to the bank and invest it because it's not going to last long.
I think he's not spent the gold just yet because he's out of mana. I assume he's going to head back now. Quickly try and pick up a third, maybe even a 4th item, honestly, if he's not recalled. Look, he's actually ahead 2,000 in gold. Would just be rapid fire cannon picked up. Okay, there we go. Noon Quiver as well.
Wow.
So he was sitting on like 3,000 gold basically. I don't know if that's really going to be enough for Ultra Prime. They need some kind of miracle to win the next fight.
So that's the difference between these ADCs chosen by either side. We have seen what Corki and Ezreal can do, and they're putting the siege on thick here in the top side. They want to end this game, Munch.
Well, EDG, they played a pretty slow. Absolutely no risks in this one. It might even be
Wink maybe a little bit of risk.
Well, you say that. Like, how can Ultra Prime even punish him? They know Yuakai's in base. They know that Qingtian's bot. Like, even if Doggo's there, Wink's pretty tanky at this point. I feel like he's fine to just walk into the enemy jungle pretty much with impunity.
As we see him do right in front of our very eyes, it is to the Baron, and this could be the nail in the coffin for Ultra Prime in this game, number 1. They wanted a clean one.
I mean,
and we'll still be able to take it out here, but it's unfortunate that now the siege is going to be even harder.
I'm a little disappointed in Ultra Prime that they needed to just fight at some point. Hacker still a ways away from that death cap.
I'm a little worried for Hacker's damage count after this one. We might need to black that one off the screen, but here we go.
Requiem comes down. Might be the first one I remember seeing of the game as Wink is chunked. He's burning. The shield comes through at the last second.
Doesn't matter.
Look at that. It's an absolute wash. Clean ace for EDG. And Ultra Prime left spinning at the end of game number 1.
These were the best highlights from today's LPL matchup. Click that subscribe button faster than Ramus can say okay. See you on the next one.